My stepmom has been stealing money from my bank account for years, so I gave her access to an account that ruined her life. My stepmom came from an obscenely rich family, but treated my bank account like a personal ATM. And I'm not talking about borrowing $20 or splitting dinner bills. I mean, like if I saved 3 weeks of shifts at Forever 21, she'd drain it while I was at school. It began small enough to gaslight me. $300 vanished from my first paycheck at 16. She couldn't even pause her Real Housewives episode. Well, you left it in the joint account. What did you expect? I worked every weekend for a month, but he'd given her access to all our accounts after his messy divorce, claiming it showed trust. When I saved $800 for my prom dress and senior trip, she took it during my SATs. Came home that same day to find her trying on designer shoes. That's what credit cards are for. Stop being dramatic. $2,000 in graduation money from relatives, gone overnight. She posted pool party pics the next day. You live here, don't you? That heated pool isn't free. After that, I resorted to hiding cash in my room, but that didn't even last a week. She found it and took that too. Hiding money from family? That's basically stealing from us. The twisted part? Her trust fund was worth over $3 million. $3 million. But that was preservation money that only smart people get to touch. My retail paychecks were spending money that didn't really count. Every theft came with the same smirk. If it mattered that much, you would have protected it better. But right after graduation, I thought it would finally change. I was finally escaping to college 3 states away, found an off-campus apartment with roommates, saved $4,500 for the deposit and first month, kept it totally secret. I had already shipped my stuff and told everyone I was leaving tomorrow. I thought I was home free, but the night before driving out, she randomly decided to check our accounts for some crypto thing her rich friends were doing. I found out at 7 a.m., already halfway there. My account was completely empty. Oh, were you moving today? Oops. Then she went back to scrolling Instagram. Should have mentioned it if you needed it. It's not my fault you can't communicate. I lost the apartment and my classes started in a week. My stuff was already shipped, no dorm space left, no money for hotels. I literally spent that first month of college sleeping in my car in the campus parking lot. That's when I decided she was right. I should definitely be smarter about money. 3 days into sleeping in my car on campus, I was venting to a girl I met in my econ class. And by some act of God, it turns out her mom actually ran in the same rich circles as my stepmom. Oh, is your stepmom the one who lost like $200K on that fake wine investment thing? I was shocked. I started to ask around. Turns out almost everyone had heard about her falling for scams left and right. Her personal trainer's wife told me about the art dealer who sold her fake paintings. The country club tennis instructor mentioned she'd been bragging about some new crypto opportunity. Her hairdresser's assistant DM'd me that she overheard her asking about exclusive Swiss investments. That's when I realized she was already on every scammer's radar as an easy mark. All I had to do was make sure the right scammers found her. Made some fake social media accounts, started name dropping her in the comments of investment posts. The shark smelled blood in the water immediately. The Swiss private equity firm contacted her within days. Exclusive early investment opportunity that had a minimum buy-in of $500,000. The best part? She believed every part about it. The fake returns they showed her? Insane. She was so hooked, she gave them almost everything she owned. The stocks, the bonds, even part of my grandma's jewelry collection. Kept it secret from dad because this was her chance to prove she wasn't just old money sitting on old money. $3.2 million, her entire trust fund, was wired in 6 transfers to Cyprus. The website had vanished at market close on a Friday, and by Monday morning, the FBI was at our door. The agent said it was the slickest operation he'd seen, run by former Wall Street guys turned international criminals. It was all impossible to recover. She screamed at dad about being professionally targeted, but all he did was file for divorce that same day. Not because he suddenly cared about my stolen money, but because his lawyer said her name on fraud documents could destroy him too. His retirement survived only because she'd been too proud to touch working class savings. Now she bags groceries at Whole Foods and still occasionally texts me, "I need $50 for an emergency." I never respond.